Am I the asshole? For telling my friend she is ruining her child's life with a name she gave her. So I have been friends with Lorene for 17 years now and we're really close. She recently gave birth to her daughter and her husband recently told us the name. They decided to name their daughter Juliet, pronounced Juliet, and her middle name is Maria. I thought the spelling was a joke, until she told me they are serious. I told her, that with that spelling of a simple but beautiful name is just going to ruin that little girl's life. She got mad and told me to stop ruining her mood and that I'm being mean. I'm completely honest. The spelling is just bad. Nothing else can explain it. Why ruin such a beautiful name by including letters that don't belong there? I texted her yesterday and told her that the little girl will try to change her name or at least go by her middle name since it's normal. She told me to stop texting her, that I'm a bad friend and that I'm being the asshole for making fun of the name. I don't think I am. When I told her that the spelling is just bad, she went crazy. She told me that I'm the worst friend ever and that I would never be able to see her daughter again. After that, her husband sent me an email, telling me to stop being so disrespectful. He thinks the spelling is cute and it just makes her unique. Unique, yes. But that's just going to make that little girl suffer and she will probably be bullied for that spelling. I haven't replied and honestly I don't think I'm the asshole here, but I thought I'd ask Reddit since y'all are the best to judge. So, am I the asshole for telling my friend that the name she gave her daughter is bad and will ruin her life? Update: alright, I get it. I'm an asshole for going after the name more than once. Sorry for that, Lamau. I just sent her an apology text for doing it, yet I did write how she should try to look at it from another perspective. I also send a few screenshots of the comments just for her to see what other people think of it. FYI, I'm supposed to be the godmother, which is why I was extra worried. Lamau, my bad. Not the asshole. What people don't seem to think about is that these little babies grow up to become adults. First, imagine having to put Juliet whatever on her resume. Then some poor soul has to figure out how to pronounce it if they want to pursue her for employment. She will spend literally the rest of her life listening to people struggle to pronounce it, and she will either have to get used to explaining it sounds just like Juliet or she will legally change it. She is setting her kid up for a life of teasing, judgment and frustration on her part. Don't you mean unique? I work PT at a school. Seriously. All we do is laugh. Actually not the asshole. Why do some people do this? The only thing worse would be adding a silent 5 in the middle. Children subjected to these horrendous names or spellings will not thank their parents for it later. Not the asshole. Just repeat, Gillette, the best a man can get every time you see them. I'm gonna go with not the asshole. That name is borderline abuse. At least one intelligent adult should care for the little girl, her future. I get it, it's considered rude to push your opinion, but when it's about a helpless child then I'd say push as much as far as you can, even when it's not your own child. Can you imagine the little girl getting bullied in school because of her name? Imagine her sending out job applications, work-related emails signed as Juliet Maria. Seriously, what's going on with these dumb parents, their dumb name ideas? You might wanna post this to our tragedy if you haven't already. That'll be the little girl's entire life. Not the asshole. I immediately read it as Goliath and I'm sure the kid will get that reading often. That's just extraordinary. People are sensitive about names. But this child is basically immediately going to end up going by Juliet, and the only thing that uses that bizarre spelling will be official documents. She'll get tired of people spelling it wrong and mispronouncing it, so she'll just simplify it to save on the effort. I'm going to go with not the asshole, but I get why the parents are sensitive. Hi? I'm a high school teacher. I'll tell you up front that you're right. Kids with fucked up spellings of their names are miserable about 3/4 of the time. It's difficult to spell, people mispronounce them, and official documents. Forget about it. And we definitely judge parents. We don't think their kids' names, looking like they just picked 10 random Scrabble tiles out of the box, are cute and unique. We think their parents are stupid and immature, like contestants on an early 2000s reality show like Flavor of Love or something. It's one of the ways we clock parents as potentially difficult. I keep in touch with 3 students who changed their names from their parents' spelling to the actual conventional spelling the minute they turned 18. That kid will be Juliet Maria as soon as she possibly can. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. Imagine that poor child trying to learn to spell her name, then telling everyone else how to spell it for the rest of her life. I have an aunt that hates her name because it was hard to spell when she was learning to write. A child's name is not a signifier of how cool and interesting her parents are, it's a serious and important social sign that will influence the child's initial interactions with everyone they meet. Even if, by some miracle, that girl does not get bullied, she is going to waste years of her life on the phone and waiting in line trying to get paperwork fixed. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. Your friend is the worst kind of people. Utterly and disgustingly selfish. People like that shouldn't have kids, they're just going to fuck them up as vanity projects. I came in here all prepared to call you an because really, it's none of your business but. Juliet. Holy Mother of God, have you considered calling Child Protective Services? As a kindergartner teacher who has had to clean up these kind of messes when trying to teach kids how to read and sound out words, you're not the asshole. Everything that child is going to learn in pre-K and kindergarten will make her name hard for her to understand, read, or write. Everything she learns about phonics in her earliest education will be challenged when she tries to read her own name. For those who say she'll just recognize it's her name, she will absolutely. But once she's learning pre-reading skills, she will definitely try to apply her new knowledge to her name and it won't work for her at all. Every single student I ever had does this. This isn't as simple as the silent E in Kate, for example. She will get past it eventually, but it's completely unnecessary when Juliet is perfectly lovely. I also agree that the child will grow to resent her name. She'll either just decide to start spelling it in the standard way at school, perhaps legally changing it later, or she'll use her middle name as you said. Not the asshole, but you posted in the wrong subreddit. This belongs in our tragedy.